And I'm an idiot. Hey there, guys. I stupidly forgot to I'm a fan from no, yeah. We are back to streaming on Twitch because YouTube is nice, but it doesn't have all the bells and whistles that Twitch does. So yeah. I did say something after this, so I'm not 100% sure what we'll be doing after we're done with Blue Archive. It might be Call of the Lamb, it might be One Piece. I'll decide when we're on break. Anyway, Mickey's here too. So, we got through the first summer event, Summer Skies Wishlist, which focused on half of Makeup Work Club and half of the Justice Task Force. This time, we're going on a solo group thing. Prefect Team Administrator Emergency Special Order, Head Prefect Hina's Summer Break. This is the weakest one of all of these. All the summer events, which how can it be considering we are dealing with the Gehenna Prefect team? You'll see what I mean. Starting off, Sensei and the Prefect team head to the ocean to give Hina a vacation, but troubles keep mounting. Will Sensei and the Prefect team be able to give Hina a proper summer vacation? Starting off with, Head Prefect needs a break. It's time for a vacation. Pardon me? A vacation? What are you talking about? I was expecting more of a reaction. It sounded like I was joking. That's not what we meant. You called us here saying it was urgent. We weren't exactly expecting you to so boastfully announce a vacation that has nothing to do with us. Yeah, where are you going anyway? Huh? Excuse me? You've got it all wrong. I'm not the one going on vacation. Give me a little credit. Do I seem like the kind of person who would brag about going on vacation? Yes. Yes. Is that how you see me? What do I mean to say is that we, the Prefect team, will be going on vacation. Or more specifically, we'll be giving the Head Prefect a vacation. You want the Head Prefect to take a vacation. Where is this coming from? She hasn't been herself lately. I worry that the stress has gotten to her and is causing her condition to deteriorate. Is she that stressed out? Well, when I went to visit her office this morning, here's this week's schedule and a summarized report, Head Prefect, as well as a hot cup of coffee. Have a sip. Fortunately, we have some exquisite beans in stock. I slow brewed it myself. I'm sure you'll like it. So you did. Akko, what's this Chalet Kibota's cooperative patrol request? Oh, that's approval document supposed to receive help from Chalet during the next scheduled Prefect team patrol. A patrol with Chalet? Yes, it's just document prepared for procedural purposes. Of course, you don't wish to receive Chalet's help, then... No, that's not it. I'm sure working with Chalet will be beneficial as always. Yes, with Chalet. Head Prefect, that's my mug you're drinking from. Oh, my apologies. So unusual for you to make a mistake like that. Hold the phone. Are you saying the Head Prefect is too stressed just because she accidentally took a sip of your coffee? It could have just been an honest mistake. She's not perfect, you know. Please tell me something else raises a red flag. Of course there's more to the story. As I was saying, This coffee's exquisite, Akko. No way. You're making that up. The head prefect complimented you on your coffee. Why would you lie to us like that, Senior Administrator? I'm not lying. I barely say with my own ears. Then I guess you're right. Something is wrong with the president. I've heard her comments on food and beverages before, but I've never heard her call anything exquisite. Are you sure you didn't mistake what she said? What's something like satisfactory or adequate? This is harassment. Grade A certified harassment. Calm down. What you're saying is the truth. Then we have a serious matter on our hands. That's what I've been trying to tell you this whole time. This is an emergency. It could very well mean the end of the prefect team. How do you figure? If the head prefect were to collapse from burnout, then the prefect team would be targeted for annihilation within hours. What? And I can't imagine how the Pandemonium Society would react if they heard the head prefect were indisposed. No doubt they would seize the opportunity to take control over Gehenna. If that happens, we can't. No. All Kibotos will be thrown into chaos. And now do you understand? The fate of Kibotos is at stake here. I think you may be exaggerating it a little. Do you deny the head prefect desperately needs vacation, Iori? That is why Amao Akko, senior administrator of the prefect team, have decided our leader needs a vacation. This is for the sake of the head prefect, the prefect team, and the entirety of Kibotos. This is a mission. Head prefect needs a break. Aren't you going a little overboard with this? Akko always gets like this when it comes to the president's well-being. It's all well and good, but I don't see the head prefect going along with this vacation idea so easily. She's not the type to take time off. Yeah, even if we forced her to drop her prefect team work, she'd probably just drown herself in schoolwork. I'm well aware. If we broach the subject to her, she'd probably say something like, I'm getting 5 minutes of rest per day as it is. Isn't that enough? She is a workaholic after all. Then, is this mission doomed to fail? No. If she won't go on vacation, there will come with a reason for her to have no choice but to agree. Is that possible? Of course. This reminds me of Pandemonium Society recently sent another request. They want us to submit details on the prefect team's yearly summer camp. That again. They really know how to get on their nerves. What do they need with our training schedule? They probably just want to pour over it and nitpick all the little details. Then they'll force us to go train somewhere ridiculous again. Like when they tried to send us to the foot of the, volcano last year. Who trained in a volcano in the middle of summer? Yes, there is a volcano in the Gehenna district. No, we've never been there. Unfortunately, we don't have the authority to simply ignore their request. My original plans for summer camp were to hold some light tactical training with the other members. However, now that we're here, let's try to use this to our advantage. You mean to convince the head prefect? But how? Correct, Shinatsu, and good question. I'm going to use the Pandemonium Society's irksomeness to plan a summer boot camp for the prefect team. The president won't be able to refuse if the Pandemonium Society's pressuring us into doing it. But training is still training at the end of the day, right? How is this going to act as a vacation for the president? Hey, Panda. Thanks for resubbing for 4 months with Prawn. I do need to get alerts back on, but I need to think of how. The answer is quite simple, Iori. We'll hold our summer boot camp at the beach. And while we're there, the head prefect will be confined to a comfy hotel room. Huh. You want to lock her in her hotel room for the entire trip? Is this supposed to be vacation? Mickey wants out. It's called a hotelcation. A hotel. What? I believe it's a type of vacation where you exclusively relax at a hotel, correct? Yes, that's exactly it. First, we take the head prefect to visit the beach under the guise of holding summer training. Second, right after we lock her up in her hotel, schedule her for any work training included. Finally, we prevent her from leaving her room. This is something less and less like a vacation by the minute. People have nothing to do but ultimately lose focus to take time to rest. If we take all of her work away from her, then at the very least she can catch up on her sleep. We'll give her no choice but to rest. Think of how long it's been since she got a proper night's sleep. Okay, I get it. Will this plan truly work on her? How are we going to convince her? Don't you worry about that, Shimatsu. I have just the thing. It's Sensei from Chalet. We'll be counting on your help, Sensei. Wait, why did you ask me to come here? Wait, why is Sensei here? Sensei has the ability to make recommendations on the Prefect team's training plans due to the authority granted to Chalet. We'll be able to schedule our training to take place on the beach with Sensei's cooperation. I knew Chalet had a lot of power, but really could just do about anything, huh? This is Sensei we're talking about. They were trusted with guiding the students, so Chalet's actions carry considerable weight. That part I get, but is it really going to be that easy? Are you having second thoughts? I hope you aren't thinking of declining. But if you do, I have another plan. The Intelligence Committee's found out some interesting things about your habits, Sensei. If anyone has bad habits, it's you, Akko. You can't simply blackmail Chalet like that, Senior Administrator. Nah, that's fine. Huh? This is for Hina's sake, isn't it? It should have gone without saying that I'll help. I wasn't expecting you to go along with so willingly. Well, this is Sensei we're talking about. You and Akko is better match. I get to come too, right? I'll see y'all in swimsuits. God damn it, writers. I should have known better than to give you praise, you creep. That's irrelevant. As long as we have Sensei's cooperation, then all that's left to do is convince the head prefect. Very well, understood. Are you sure, head prefect? It's okay? What's the issue? Summer camp is an annual event. There's no reason to be opposed. Right, I knew that. That reminds me that I already reached out a location for this year's camp. The Hell Lodge at the foot of Hina's Hina volcano in District 9413. And apparently Hina was totally fine with going to a volcano for summer training. Even the Pandemonium Society shouldn't have any complaints about that location. If for to this training, we may as well be thorough. You want to go to the volcano again? Even if the Pandemonium Society isn't forcing us to. Hold on just a moment, Head Prefect. You already made arrangements? Yes, because I assumed Pandemonium Society would begin putting pressure on us right about now. Bullies are fucking... God damn it. Surrey bitches with mean swimsuit. Camping. The beach swimsuit. What are you going on about, Sensei? Also, I kind of like to think that basically I've just been standing in the background, completely hidden from Hina's view until I burst that out. Like she did not even realize I was there. Is this what you wanted me to talk about, Akko? A new site for training camp? Yes, that's right. I was discussing with Sensei as well. I wanted to take the initiative on planning our camp because I know how busy you always are. Won't you allow me to take responsibility for organizing this year's camp? This is once the workload isn't so heavy. Well, we've never done a training camp by the ocean before. Sensei's very familiar with the area. With them with us, I'm sure our training will be more efficient. I see. Very well. If this is what you insist, I'll come. You're approving it? Yes, I'll leave organizing the training camp in your hands. This is why you're our senior administrator, after all. And as you suggest, it is efficient for me to take on every single prefect team responsibility. We'll follow your lead this time. Do your best. So, we're going to the beach. So we successfully tricked Hina. And that was how it decided this year's prefect team summer training would be held at the beach. Okay. So you kind of see why this is a little bit awkwardy. Actually, we wouldn't say awkwardy. This is kind of a step down from Summer Sky's wish list because we're forcing Hina to take a vacation instead of just, hey, we're being tasked with taking Tsurugi on vacation. It gets a little bit more kind of lamer though. This isn't it. You will be seeing that background a lot. Prefect team members gathered at the hotel for boot camp. Keep moving. Mission intelligence committees move everything to the 5th floor. That's where we'll set up our control room. Move quick. We don't have much time until we start training. Yes, ma'am. Could logistics committee hurry with the supplies? Also, the medicals committee should organize the list. We'll need that immediately. Place in the training area over there. Understood. They look like they're used to taking orders. Of course, they're part of the prefect team. How can they expect to protect the morality Gehenna if they don't know how to follow orders? Also, I'm going to be straight honest. Yes, you do see a chair for Iori's summer version. These get really fucking awkward when you're not doing stuff like this. Really fucking awkward. We hold regular training drills like this, though not quite every month. Speaking of awkward, no summer Chinatsu. This one feels much different than the others, however. No summer Akko. There you all are. The temporary control room is ready now. Let's all gather there. How are the preparations going? So far, so good. Members finished their work, are resting in their rooms. The medical committee is just wrapping up its preparations as well. Then everything is going smoothly. Good. To summarize, we brought 100 prefect team members total to Araba Beach for training. Is there a specific reason why you chose this place? Yes, this is Araba Beach, one of the quietest places within Gehenna's district. Less than 100 crimes have been reported in the last year, and even those were minor. A die and dash at Beach Shack, noise disruption, construction without authorization, etc. Sounds noisy to me. Please, this is child's play compared to what happens within the rest of the district. At any rate, I wanted somewhere quiet to hold our training camp. Let's not forget the real reason here. We're to give our president a vacation, of course. As for the other members, I should be able to handle their training just fine by myself. I suppose so. If you insist, Akko. Why the reluctance, Iori? Better it ain't yet. Why are you already in the swimsuit? I hope you're planning to ignore your duties on this trip. I had been meaning to say something. I'm only wearing this because our training is being held on the beach. I was trying to dress appropriately. If I dressed in uniform, then I'd stand out compared to regular beachgoers. That could draw unwanted attention from troublemakers. I think you're going to attract plenty of attention regardless. That's enough small talk. We're not here so that either of you can have a vacation. I told you that's not why I'm wearing this, Akko. All of this is for Hina's sake, and we're merely to help make sure that she can rest and enjoy herself. You don't need to worry about anything beyond that. So just be a good little spoke on the wheel and allow our president to rest, okay? Okay, you made your point. Do I make myself clear? Not a single peep of trouble will make it to the head prefect's ears. Speaking of which, there's Hina anyway. She's in her hotel room enjoying a 4-hour break of rest and relaxation. 4 whole hours? In the meantime, the rest of our members will go through tactical training followed by a light run. See calling her down by then. However, that will only be a formality. The real purpose is for her to have a light stroll on the beach. And she's going along with that. I managed to convince her that walking is training too. We have to make sure the beach is ready before then. And when it's so clean that you can eat off it. We can try, but I don't think it's going to be easy. I have a question, Senior Administrator. Yes, what is it, Shinatsu? It's about the beach. It's quiet. Too quiet. We were prepared to take requests from the hotel or the other guests, but there's been nothing of the sort. Would you know why? Is it just coincidence? I can't think of any other reason other than pure luck that there's been no incidents since we arrived. Maybe, but please don't jinx it. You brought it up. Oh, that would be for me. Yes, this is Akko. How can I help you? Senior Administrator, we're at the marketplace near the hotel to buy supplies, but all the stores are closed. What would you like us to do? Closed? Are you sure you're not mistaken? Excuse me, this is the hotel manager. May I come in for a moment? Yes, it's open. What's going on? I thought the front desk must have been mistaken. You really are Hina's Academy's Prefect team. Yes, and what does it matter? I don't like where this is going. Are you all not here in response to our request for help? I'm lost. Can we start over from the beginning? Things are ultra hectic around here. That helmet came from the slums and beast thugs appeared out of nowhere at war with one another. At first it was just mild skirmishes, but the fight is getting more and more serious. Now they're waging out war decides whose turf this is. And all out war. Word has been spreading about online, and now people are placing bets over who will win. Local merchants close down their shops and run away in fear. If this keeps up, they'll destroy more than just each other. That'll ruin everything in the neighborhood, including the hotel and local businesses. After we just complete our renovations and add a hot spring too. But hope is not lost. Now the Prefect team is here. You'll stop to all that war that's going to begin in 4 hours, right? 4 hours? Way to jinx it, Iori. You had better not be lying, it's my fault. I love that. I love that. You can just blame Iori for jinxing it, even though Shinatsu was the one who brought it up. Hold on just a minute. You're saying a large-scale conflict's going to begin today? What's the big idea, Akko? I thought you said this was the quietest beach in all of Gehenna. That's what all the data said. She's correct. I just verified it for myself. I can also confirm the manager's claims. Social media expects a large-scale battle to break out here within the next 4 hours. Did they say it was today? That battle between the Helmet Gangsters and those thugs? I'm looking forward all summer, lol. This might be a good opportunity for us as well. As well as several other similar comments. Things already gone out of hand online. You can't be serious. Oh no. That must be the president. Akko, something's bothering me about the camp schedule. Why am I booked to stay in my room for the next 4 hours? There's something I'd like to discuss, so come right away. She had to call me now of all times. We came here to train, and then you made her stay in her room for the first 4 hours. Of course you find it suspicious. Not again! Who is it this time? The Pandemonium Society? Is this Senior Administrator Akko? We found a few mistakes in the documents you sent to us. We'd like you to meet with us to clear a few things up. Now? Can it not wait? Oh no. Urgent matter report, Senior Administrator Akko. An unknown group of thugs and a small group of helmet gangsters have started a fight on the beach. We need immediate response. And things have already gone to hell. Starting today, this is our turn. What's the point waiting another 4 hours? Let's kick those helmet losers to the curb now. Like I said, whenever we're in summer, we will be seeing the summer thugs a lot. You should know your place. Do you think we'll just let some beach bums take over our turf? What's going on? Where are you, Akko? Also, I could hear gunfire outside just now. We're plans moved up. Akko, what do we do? Things have gone from bad to worse. What are your orders, Senior Administrator? Fine. Everything will be fine. Akko. Bring it on! Do you think I can't overcome a few challenges? First, Sensei, I want you to go to Hina and tell her everything is alright. Tell her the training is going smoothly. If she asks questions, just tell her that she wasn't assigned any tasks just yet. And above all, under no circumstances can the president leave her room. Am I understood? Got it. Yori, Chinatsu, take our members to the beach and break up the fighting. Roger. Got it. I have no choice but to return to campus for now and be with those pests from Pandemonium Society. We're in a tough spot, but don't forget our highest objective. No matter the cost, we must ensure that Hina takes a vacation. Yes, ma'am. Plans are destined to go awry. Come in. Yeah. Out of all 4 members of the Gehenna Prefect team, only Hina and Yori have gotten swimsuits. And I'm not just talking in this. I'm talking period. We've not had a second Gehenna summer event. Well, yeah, Trinity has fucking 3. And the third one's coming next week. Oh, it's you, Sensei. You're not in uniform, Hina? Why would I be? If anyone's surprised, it's me. We came to the beach to train after all. Swimwear is appropriate for the occasion. Akko had prepared me a different swimsuit for this trip, but I returned that one. Can I ask why? Because the one I already own is more than enough. What's the point of purchasing a new one if what you have is just fine? I was simply being practical. This is an elementary school swimsuit, isn't it? Is there some kind of problem? What does it matter as long as it still fits? Think that's weird? In other words, you haven't grown since elementary, huh? What does that matter to you? If you're going to be rude about it, then this conversation is over. Anyway, what's going on outside? I heard it sound like a commotion. Nothing important. I think they were just preparing for training. I see. Perhaps that is what I heard. What have you been up to, Hina? Waiting, I suppose. My schedule has note that says I'm prepared for this afternoon's running training by waiting as patiently as I can. That leaves me with nothing to do for 4 hours. That's an interesting schedule for sure. It was Akko's decision. I gave her complete control of the planning for this trip. I have no objections for following my senior administrator's decisions. It's a change of pace for me deciding everything by myself. You must trust her. Yes, I do. She's proven herself more capable by handling so many tasks for the Prefect team. Akko told me she wanted the responsibility, so I left everything to her. Feels weird to say it out loud, but you're right. I do trust her. It's just I'm so used to being busy that I don't know what to do with myself upon being ordered to simply stand by. I've never had to do anything like this before. So, could you do me a favor if you have the time, Sensei? Would you keep me company? Otherwise, I would be bored out of my mind for 4 hours. Of course, you don't have to if you don't want to. I already feel guilty about dragging you into the Prefect team's training. I don't want to take any more of your time than you're willing to give. You kidding? I'd love to stay and chat. Thanks. Is that your phone? Yes, I just changed it. Charged it. Sensei, can you read me? Requesting emergency support, Sensei. The situation on the beach is worse than we thought. We need your help, Sensei. Please give us your orders, but you must keep it from Hina. Sensei, who is that? That was my doctor. They told me I'm sick. Was it? And battle. All for a perfect vacation. We managed to get the situation on the beach under control and gathered with the other members at the control room. The good news is we managed to stop the fighting. The bad news is they're scouting teams. Are you serious? Yes, the two sides are essentially just feeling each other out before the real battle begins. I believe they're also tasked with laying traps to gain an advantage for later. The two sides must have been thinking the same thing across paths. So that would mean... Damn it, Akko, this isn't how the trip was supposed to go. You said this was a peaceful area. What good is complaining of someone who isn't here? Nevertheless, the beach is still within Hina's district. We can't let the two sides do whatever they want. Though this is starting to get out of hand. Perhaps we should forearm the head prefect. But if you did that, Hina's vacation would be... We may not have a choice, Sensei. We were barely able to handle that opening fight. The rest of the prefect team didn't come here to have a vacation. Says the girl who packed a swimsuit. What does that do with anything? We have no other options at this point. We should report this to he. Stop right there, Chinatsu. Akko. The administrator? Those helpless Pandemonium Society idiots. They just had to bother me at the worst possible time. However, I am not giving up. We went through the trouble to give the president a vacation at the beach. Are we going to let some troublemakers ruin it? Absolutely not. The intelligence committee just finished gathering information on those thugs and gangsters. I'll send the data over your way. This is quick working by your standards. One group is called the Fubar Beach Thugs and are fairly new to this area. When we gathered, they lost the power struggle at another beach and were pushed into the Hina district. Yes, the power struggle that Akko mentions, that is basically us dealing with them with Hifumi, Azusa, Mashiro, and Tsurugi. So this does take place like a week or two after that. The others are split off from the Kubota's Helmet Gang. They're calling themselves the Splashy Helmet Gang, and they've been causing trouble in this neighborhood for a while. We also have data on their member counts, equipment, and their approximate chains of command. I've come to the decision that after reviewing everything we've gathered, and that is, our current forces should be more than enough to handle these forces. We'd have to report anything to the head prefect. You still want us to take care of ourselves. It's ourselves. Hina's official schedule starts in a little under 4 hours from now, with the running training. That simply means we must defeat the thugs and gangsters before they go to war with each other at the same time. If we do that, the president will be none the wiser. You want us to eliminate 2 opposing forces under such a short time limit? Yes, I do. Maybe we can pull it off, but can we really do it just us? There's no maybe about it. We must succeed or else all Kivotas will be destroyed. Is that a reaction? Just because he didn't get her vacation? Well, we'll do what we can. You're to take on the Fubar thugs at the beach. Shinatsu, I want you to ambush the Splashy Helmet Gang's hideout. You should be able to stop them with the help of Prefect team members we have stationed at the hotel. Sensei, I want you to stay with Hina again. Got it. Remember that our goal hasn't changed. Our top priority is to make sure that the president has a relaxing summer vacation. To that end, she mustn't know anything about what's happening outside the hotel, or else she'll be forced to take matters into her own hands. It's showtime, everyone. For the sake of Hina's vacation. Fine. Stay safe out there, you two. Meanwhile, back with Hina. I'm back. There you are, Sensei. Are you still in pain? You left so quickly. Pain? Oh, right. My out. Out? I'm not sure what you mean, but that reminds me things are getting noisier outside. Is training been getting more intense? Yeah, must be. I suppose we have Anka to thank for that as well. Well, at least I can rest easy knowing she has things under control. All I'd have to do is stay here and stare out the window. We're finally at the beach, but it seems like it's something I can so easily get used to. Is it because I've only been to the beach a few times? It's because there's no time for you to come to the beach, isn't it? Yes, you're right. My work usually keeps me busy, so I don't get opportunities to visit resorts like this. I visited a few times for scouting and such, but that's more for work than anything. I've never had the opportunity to visit the beach for leisure. In fact, this might be the first time I've seen the beach without having anything else to worry about. Sensei? What? Do you like the beach? I could take it or leave it. You don't say? Then maybe we're both lacking familiarity with the beach. I don't believe we'll learn anything by just looking out the window. That isn't what I want. Not when visiting is at all such a rare opportunity. I know Uncle told me to wait here. However, would you like to go to the beach with me? You want to go to the beach together? Remember that our goal hasn't changed. Our top priority is to make sure that the president has a relaxing summer vacation. To that end, she mustn't know anything about what's happening outside of the hotel, or else she'll be forced to take matters into her own hands. Sensei? Could you give me just one moment? Of course. Sensei, what is it? I've got my hands full taking care of the thugs as it is. What? You don't want to visit the beach? Fine, I'll figure something out. We're hitting the beach. Oh. Oh, no, don't wait for me. I'm streaming, so no. So this is what the beach is like. Sand beneath my feet feels a little strange. And I can see my footprints. As they're washed away by the waves. How fascinating. It's strange. I rarely get to come to the beach. But this time, I get to take a walk with you. Hey, Sensei? Sorry, just one sec. This is Akko. Everyone please respond. What's going on? This better be good. Sorry to have my hands full right now. The situation has changed. According to Chinatsu's report, the Splashy Helmet Gang are heading toward the beach sooner than expected. My apologies. We tried to stop them, but they were faster than we expected and managed to slip through our defenses. A better question is, where they managed to get heavy artillery from? We have no choice but to change plans. Iori, continue engaging thugs and do your best to prevent them from facing the gangsters. All remaining members are to intercept the Splashy Helmet Gang. As for you, Sensei. Yes? I need you to evacuate the beach. We can't afford to have the president get involved, so please return to the hotel immediately. Her vacation mustn't be ruined, no matter the cost. Sensei? That was hotel. We need to return now, Hina. Hina. Wait, Sensei, I wasn't finished. Average day at the beach. With two delinquent sides about to fight, we regathered. Oh, wait. Hold on. Double checking. Oh, yeah, no, never mind. No, I was right. Wait. Fuck. I got confused. Hold on. I got a little confused. Hold on. Okay, yeah, no. Yeah, no. Okay, yeah. Average day at the beach. With two delinquent sides throughout the fight, we were gathered and started our heroic struggle to protect Hina's vacation. I understand my orders were to wait here until training begins, but I still find it boring. I know. Would you like to play a board game and pass the time? Sensei, we're in real trouble over here. We need your commands. Sure, Hina. Let me go get something first. Oh, okay. I just made it back after we narrowly defeated thugs at the beach. Welcome back, Sensei. Is everything alright? I can hear explosions outside. Has training intensified again? I'm glad our members are training so hard, but I feel guilty simply enjoying myself up here. Just go ahead and start the movie. Also, it's getting a little stuffy. Would you like to go downstairs with me and get some ice cream? Sensei, this is Chinatsu. We're locked in intense battle with the Splashy Helmet Gang in the slums. Their tank's firepower is greater than we calculated. It's going to be difficult to hold up on our own. Requesting your direct command, Sensei. Gotta go. Let the win on. Sensei, wait. Sensei, both Chinatsu and Iori's units are struggling. Could I ask you to take care of direct command? We must keep a secret from the president. Sensei. What the? Are they coming out of the ocean? Are they sirens? We need your help, Sensei. The gangsters also brought on automaton choppers. We need your assistance, Sensei. Sensei, is everything alright? You don't seem well. I'm fine, Hina. But I know, you have somewhere else to be, right? Go ahead, take your time. I'll be waiting. Thanks. Be right back. The battling raged on for another 2 hours. Is everyone still alive? Somehow. Everything hurts, and my stomach is falling apart, but I'm still breathing. I never expected to put up such a resistance. But thanks to all our work, yes, right. We've confirmed the Blue Art Beach Thugs and Splashy Helmet Gang have both retreated. Word is spread online that their all-out war has been called off. That means our mission is complete. It's finally over. Indeed, we worked hard enough for one day. I can't thank you enough to handle Prefect team. Not only is my hotel safe, but local business owners can open up shop again. I know, how about I provide you all with free tickets to our hot springs? They're open, so feel free to enjoy yourselves. We were only doing what was right, though we won't turn down your offer. Good work, everyone. There's still about an hour until the running training. Everyone rest up and we'll discuss the further schedule then. I won't be able to have my walk on the beach with Hina. That's right. I know you must be tired. Please stay by the president's side and see that she enjoys her vacation. Senior Administrator Akko, I messaged from Pandemonium Society. Is everything going as planned? Hope you're not handling business somewhere completely different right now. No, I was just... Is that the order from the Prefect team? That suit is rather... But, my bigger slip! Pandemonium Society's keeping on a short leash. That was a close call, Yori. Hey, don't make it sound like it was my fault. I mean... Well, it's not as though their interruption was unexpected. They've always been a thorn on our side. Yeah, but I'm sure Akko can handle it. I'm gonna go check on Hina now. Okay, there isn't much time until training begins, so make sure the president doesn't suspect anything about what happened, Sensei. They've already retreated, so we should be on the clear, right? Honestly, this is probably your best chance to take the president to the beach with Akko not here. What's the worst that could happen? Yori, have you learned nothing about the chicks again?
God damn it, Yori. God damn it, Yori.
Me and my big mouth. There's no point trying to take it back now. Since Akko isn't here, I'll go ahead and ask it. What is it this time? Runner enemy attack! This time it's... Where is everyone? They said we were going to be a festival! It was more like a gang war than a festival. Well, what is war to gangs if not a festival? Never mind that. What's going on? How are we supposed to conduct our research into why grilled corn on the beach is so delicious? Yeah, and where are we going to eat grilled corn? You moron, we're here to sell grilled corn, not eat it. That's why we're dragging all that heavy luggage here. But now none of those delinquents are here to buy it. There's no one here. What's going on? Gourmet Research Society? What are you doing here? Yep, Izumi's gang. Gourmet Research Society. Terrorists. And also, you notice, all but Izumi have swimsuits. Are in their normal outfits. This is another issue. Because they're actually part of the story, and it's like, why is Izumi the only one in a fucking swimsuit? Also, Gourmet Research Society roll call. We already know Izumi because we met her back with the Trinity Girls. Basically, biological warfare. And unintentional. Junko over here in the red with the red hair. She is the least. She and Izumi are the least offensive of them. Junko is the lowest tier of them. Basically, Junko is unlucky with food. In fact, her EX skill animation has her losing her snack and getting hangry. Akari, the blonde. Shaggy Rogers, but a big-breasted girl. She has a literal pit in her stomach. She can cause places to go off, to basically go bankrupt trying to feed her. And last but not least, the leader of the Gourmet Research Society, Haruna. Remember the quote from Eat or Die? That was Haruna. Haruna will blow up restaurants if she does not like the food. These guys are terrorists. Well, at least Haruna is a terrorist. The other three are basically just low-it, but since they're on the same group, yeah. What are you troublemakers doing here? Are you trying to cause a scene? Really, it was trouble. Oh, we're not here to cause trouble. Right, we're entrepreneurs, proprietors. We came to sell corn. Corn? Haven't you ever wondered why grilled corn is such much more delicious when you eat on the beach with friends? Don't you want to find out the answer as to why? It's no different than grilled corn anywhere else, and yet that's why we spent the summer conducting several investigations on the topic. We came to the conclusion that the only way to know is to come to the beach ourselves. They do another thing, but we will only... There is another crime that they do a lot. We'll cover that later. Because that crime is not important to hear. Right here, they're just trying to be entrepreneurs. That's why we came to sell delicious grilled corn and collect data. Also, this is actually the least bad thing they done. Like, they're just trying to be curious, but it's like, God damn it. That's right. We heard about the war between the Fubar Beast Thugs and Splashy Helmet Gang. Talk about a perfect market. Delinquents gotta eat, right? Not to mention all the spectators. It's free corn real estate. And best of all, we get to eat all the leftovers. You idiot, we have to sell every last one of them. You realize how much this corn cost us? That sums up the plan. However, why is the beach deserted? I don't care why you came here. The show's over. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Oh, you want us to leave? The Gourmet Research Society never runs from a challenge when in search for a pinnacle of taste. That's right. And judging what I can see, the head prefect is absent today. Is she not? Since we're all together, how about you show us just how steely our determination is? Exactly! Let's eat the corn already! It's one thing after another today. Think we're going to let you ruin it? Everyone prepare for combat. Yes, ma'am. Engaging the enemy. Gourmet Research Society and you. I should have known we'd have a tough go with it with Sensei on your side. Let's make a tactical retreat, everyone. Should we chase after him, Shinatsu? No, the president will notice if fighting gets any more intense. That corn did look pretty good, though. Sensei, I haven't eaten all today. Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? Why you all look so exhausted? I see. So Gourmet Research Society attacked. What's this about corn? Regardless, we still have the scheduled training with the president coming up. Please hang in there a little bit longer, everyone. Do it for Hina's sake. Yeah, we know. Alright, let's head back then. After that, it was time for Hina to stroll along the beach disguised as the evening training. However, I was too exhausted from the day and barely kept up appearances. Last, the day was over and night had come. Alright, now we're down. How far are we? Yeah, we'll finish it. We'll just finish it. We're done. We're almost done. Beach at night. The beachside stroll Akko schedule didn't go as planned due to everyone's exhaustion. We can't just sit here and do nothing. Here'd help Hina relax, so I needed to make it up to her. I'll go ask Hina if she wants to go on a walk with me. I received a message from Hina as I was looking for her number on my phone. Would you mind spending some time with me for a little bit, Sensei? I came to the beach like Hina requested. Do you mind if we just walked for a little bit? We walked in silence for so long, I lost track of time. It's not very fun to hang out with someone like me, is it, Sensei? Where's this coming from? You had better things to do all day today. Last time you rushed off, you said, I found endangered species of octopus, so I have to protect it. How'd that go? Actually, it's okay. I know. I want to stay and chat with you all day for my choice, but that's just me being selfish. I can only imagine how boring it must be to talk with someone as uninteresting as me. You got it all wrong, Hina. Thank you, Sensei, but you don't have to come for me like that. No, it's the truth. Really? Yes, really. Your face looked like you were about to cry. I'm only kidding. I know better than anyone that you wouldn't lie about something like that. I just felt like getting back at you. What do you mean? You're busy because the Prefect team's training today, right? I'm surprised you care enough to run back and forth just for our sake. Thank you, Sensei. I appreciate you always looking out for us. Genuine smile and thank you. What's that supposed to mean? You don't have to overreact like that. Well, it isn't so I understood everything that was happening today. This is why everyone was covered in dirt earlier and so exhausted. Was Akko really pushing them that hard? I'm glad she offered to take responsibility, and I'm sure she did a good job. But knowing how hard everyone else is working only makes me more restless to be cooped up in my room. You hated having to stay there, didn't you? Staying inside all day makes me restless. Yes, my work keeps me extremely busy. But being left alone all day like that was, well, don't misunderstand. Leaving training in Akko's hands was my decision, and I'm not saying that I regret it. However, I suppose I was bored, if I had to put my finger on it. Well, we're still at the beach. Is there anything you wanted to do in particular? So we could do at the beach. Yes, if you're offering, Sensei, there's something you want to do. Learn how to swim. Swim? I've never really had the opportunity to swim. I know it's a skill that I'm lacking, so I'd like to make up for it and get better. I'll be on standby all morning tomorrow according to the schedule that Akko gave me, so... How about it, Sensei? Could you give me swimming lessons tomorrow morning? I'd be glad to. Good. I'll see you then. This is as of right now, we will never see this type of room like this. It will always be the same daily shot. Unless if Makoto actually shows, unless the Makoto's hangout actually does something like this. Because yes, they use this sort of Pandemonium Society's main room. And that's long and short of it. Hey, Akko, you alright? My heart is touched. I can't believe that Prefect of all people would request swimming lessons. This can only mean that she's finally accepted that she's on summer vacation. I have to admit that does seem out of character, even if she's still only seeing swimming as a skill. I'm so impressed that you managed to make yourself useful, Sensei. The plan is coming along smoothly thanks to everyone's hard work. So let's not just stand around and do nothing. We have a goal for tomorrow, so that means we have to prepare ourselves. We'll stop at nothing to ensure the president has peaceful swimming lessons. We can't let anything interrupt her, am I clear? even if it means sacrificing your own bodies to the watery depths. Prepare to put your lives on the line once more tomorrow. Dismissed. God damn it, Akko. God damn it, Akko. There's more. Test 1, 2. Can you read me? All teams, please respond. Alpha team standing by. Beta team in position. Gamma team in position, awaiting orders. All teams agree then. How are field agents? This is codename S. I'm in the area now. This is codename H, also on location. I read you loud and clear. I'll go over the plan once more. Our summer camp is scheduled to end 4 p.m. today, at which time we'll head directly home. The only item officially on this present schedule is shooting training in the afternoon. However, she decided to use her free time this morning to schedule swimming lessons with Sensei. In other words, the president finally considers this a vacation. Our mission hasn't changed. We're to see that the president has the most relaxing and enjoyable vacation possible. Specifically, we're going to remove any dangerous elements surrounding the beach and security area. That way, nothing will stand between the head prefect and a relaxing vacation. And we're resorting to violence for that. It could be worse, at least aren't crowds gathering like yesterday. Enough talk. Remember that you have the most important role in this, Sensei. Right, I got it covered. Teaching the president to swim is a great responsibility. In fact, I feel somewhat offended. Why did she have to pick you over me? Curse me having such a time-demanding position. But if it's what the head prefect wants, then I will do her the pain. I leave her to you, Sensei. However, I will not accept any failures. You will teach her properly. Am I understood? Yes, ma'am. Akko's like a woman possessed. Change the subject, but am I the one surprised the president doesn't know how to swim? We're talking about someone that does literally any task she's given. I think it's testament to just how much time she spends working and not experiencing anything else. I said enough for the chatter. Now's the time to focus on the mission. The president's just finished getting ready and has left her room. To your places, everyone. Beach, all clear. The surrounding area is also secured. Things are in your hands now, Sensei. Alright, I got this. I'm sure everything will be fine. There's no way we'll run into as many problems as yesterday. Have you learned nothing, Iori? You said the same thing yesterday. Come on, whoever heard lightning strike in the same place 3 times?
God damn it, Iori. God damn it, Iori.
This can't be. Why now of all times? What's going on, Akko? Senior Administrator? Intel from Intelligence Committee. The Fuwar Beach Thugs and Splashy Home Gangsters are gathering in the neighborhood behind the hotel. Estimated size, larger than 2 battalions. Why are these two together all of a sudden? We just received a transmission from the 2 groups. I'll connect you now. Wondering why we're working together? I'll bet you are. We forged a temporary alliance. All because we came across some valuable information. Want to know what we found out? You already know what it is. That briefing's out of commission.
God damn it, Haruta.
That changes everything. Briefing is nothing without its leader. You're just a bunch of sheep without a ship or a shepherd. We're gonna destroy you for getting in the way of our battle yesterday. This is a declaration of war. You'll regret ever messing with us. How dare they? Don't they know they're just extras? Well, I was talking about taking on each side at once. I stop them if they team up. I don't care how hard it is, we're going to stop them, and that's all there is to it. We don't have enough manpower for this. Gentlemen from the head free. Negative. The president just came to accept her vacation. We can't possibly ruin it for her now. Can you at least call for backup from the forces back at campus? too risky. The president would notice. We must make do with those we have on hand. And that's close to impossible at this point. I don't care. They make the impossible possible. There's no other choice. Time is still on our side for some. We really have to think of a strategy before the enemies get into position. Senior Administrator, small group of hostiles are approaching the hotel. But who is it? They seem to be carrying stacks with unidentified contents. It's hard to tell from the naked eye from this distance, but contents seem to be cylindrical in nature with bumpy surfaces. They could be modified pineapple grenades. Where do they get their hands on such contraband? No. Wait, no. Confirming visual. Contraband is corn. Yep. Like I said. God damn it, Haruna. It's festival time. Come get your delicious roasted corn. We also have boiled. Now it feels like a festival. Soy sauce and butter are good too. Nothing goes with corn like strawberry jam. Am I right? Stop eating and get back to selling. And you better not put any strawberry jam on our customers' corn. My, things are much more lively today. It's just as we thought. The taste of roasted corn is also affected by the size of the crowd in which it's eaten. Now then, here's a rollicking festival. May Gormandities lie beyond. I'm not sure what that is, but I'm all for doing things with a bang. There are no words. One more thing to report. There's another force gathering in the slums. How can there be more? No faction's already shown up at this point. No, it's something completely different. I'll put it up on the screen now. Where's the hot springs you found? So can we. Hot Springs Department. King terrorists of Gehenna. Hot Springs Department? The Hot Springs Department? The president heard there's a submarine volcano in the waters over there. She has some big plans for Hot Springs using deep sea water or something. Not to get details or anything. I'll be right over to start the demolition. We're gonna burn the forest, knock down the buildings, and boil the ocean. That's true spirit developmentalism. Yeah. Hot Springs Department. They're basically area terrorists that turn places into hot springs. We'll learn more about them later, but but if you think that Megu here is basically, oh shit, she might be crazy, she's crazy. Their president is way fucking worse. She's not the president. Oh, don't worry, we'll hook you up with free tickets to the hot spring once it's all done. It's long and short of it. We'll see you in a moment. Roughly 200 of their members are gathering. They're heavily equipped with bulldozers, excavators, and even tanks. More forces are gathering the slums as well. The remaining fighters from the Fuar Beach Thugs, Splash Hill Kings are moving. That's not all. In addition to students, automata, tanks, and choppers have been visually confirmed. Wait, even delinquents from other regions are gathering for some reason. I believe they're acting as spectators. Yes, but now they're engaged in combat over the best viewing locations. The Gourmet Research Society has set up a corn stall in the middle of the main road. Hot Springs Department is approaching with their heavy machinery. Now they're engaging the Gourmet Research Society in combat for some reason. Converting the thugs and gangsters have begun fighting on the beach as well. Would you believe that only two of this situation is by one people? Person by one group, by one of the other two groups, and the Hot Springs Department is not the other group. Hot Springs Department is just here just because. Just because. What should we do, Senior Administrator? Senior Administrator Akko, please give us your orders. I don't know what to do. I was saying all this by myself. It's one thing after another. We saw but one fire, two more take its place. Akko, you need to calm down. How Please just to calm down. We need to devise a strategy. Strategy? Strategy is impossible. I thought this was supposed to be the most quiet beach in all Gehenna. We're like raging fires, Gehenna. It's hot. Too hot. So we've gone from the frying pan to the fire, have we? Yes, said Prefect. You understand. Sitting around feeling sorry for ourselves isn't going to resolve this situation. If only we could counter. Each faction is large, but their alliance is completely makeshift. They have no central chain of command. That's the weakness. They'll be completely disorganized if we manage to break through their line of defense. Agreed. Imagine concentric circles approaching us with the hotel at the center. All it takes is one broken formation for us to advance. Masterfully done, head prefect. You can't win that so easily. No, you just have to carry out the operation without ruining your. Hi, Hina. Vacation. Head prefect. I was when we were supposed to be on the beach. Akko? Yes? I'll ask what happened to our training later. Everyone, get ready for battle. Let's finish this quickly. Roger. Yes. Prefect team versus Troublemaker 1. Prefect team defends the beach. What's that Prefect doing here? You said she was out of commission. Stop thinking and shoot. You still outnumber them. Mow it down. Are you stupid? We're no match to the head Prefect. Prefect. Commencing assault. Part 2. She took out a heavy tank all by herself. Everyone retreat. This was how things were supposed to go down. Hot springs. Our team won our hot springs. No, not the corn. It's gonna be left popcorn at this rate. Our corn selling days are over if the head prefect's going to get involved. It seems like it. Our research wrapped to end here for today. Sounds good. Let's draw, everyone. Why do you sound like you're having fun? We have to get out of here. It's already over. The person's power is otherworldly. If you want a very good example as to just what just happened, for One Piece fans, imagine a scene in the Fishman Island arc where Luffy just basically conquers Hockey's 90% of Hardy Jones's men. If not 90, then at least more than basically they're more taken out. Just imagine Hina just conquers Hockey. Everyone is bit down. Reporting that the Fuwara Beast Thugs and Splashy Helmet King have also been defeated. If you managed to flee, we're in pursuit of them now. They should be caught shortly. Question averted. Well done, President Sorosaki. It was nothing. Good work, Iori Shinatsu. President. Let's return to the hotel, shall we? Oh, and we're going to have a reflection meeting once we've all gathered. Everyone will participate. Yes. Especially you, Akko. Yes, ma'am. Summer isn't over yet. Our final segment. And so, Hina has successfully quelled the incident that threatened to throw the beast into chaos. Summer boot camp in Anna is scheduled, and it was nearly time to return to Gehenna. Please forgive me, head prefect. I really wanted to resolve this issue before you got in hand. And yet that's exactly what happened, isn't it? I thought we could handle it on our own. I don't understand why you were trying to keep it from me in the first place. It would have been much easier to resolve if you had simply told me. If we did that, then... If we did that, you wouldn't have been able to enjoy your vacation. Huh? All I wanted was for you to take a water break from work. What's this about vacation? What are you talking about? Well, the thing is, what Akko actually meant was... She told us they've been very stressed out lately. Stressed? Why would I be stressed? Because the other day you said the coffee I made was exquisite. You'd never say such a thing. Coffee? Do you make cup? You made when discussing cooperating with Chalet? I think there's been a misunderstanding, Akko. Huh? I didn't call the coffee exquisite because I was stressed. Rather, it was because I was in a good mood. Wow, just like in Russ's car on the beach. Don't say I didn't mean it like... What I meant to say was... Never mind, it's unimportant. Back to the matter at hand. I understand you meant well, but there must have been other ways to go about giving me time off. Yes, I apologize. However, it's true I was able to rest more these past 2 days. That was a new experience for me. However, that is a separate matter entirely from my well-being. I learned that I'd much rather have something to do to keep me busy than sit around doing nothing. Yep, workaholic, total Stockholm syndrome. Did you say something, Sensei? Nothing? Anyway, this year's summer camp has been a disaster thanks to this mess. I can't imagine the other members received that much valuable training. There's no telling how the Pandemonium Society would react if we returned without any tangible results. I don't believe we have any other choice. The real summer training camp will begin starting now. Hold up, Head Prefect. Wouldn't that mean no one is allowed near the beach from this moment forward? We're to start the grueling summer training schedule I had originally planned. You all had your fun over the last couple of days. The real training starts now, and since we're so short on time, we'll be working overnight as well. Even the Pandemonium Society will be impressed by your results once I'm through with you. This has gotta be some sick joke. We're already exhausted. I don't think she's gonna take no for an answer. Yes, ma'am. Understood. What about you, Sensei? Any objections? No, ma'am. Good answer. You can make it up to me later, okay? And so, the deceptively short summer I spent with the Hina Prefect team wasn't over yet. And that's the event. Like I said, this one isn't as fun as the we're gonna be doing a lot of jumping around for screens, but I want to just be on the event story thing just to cover one story before we jump back in. It's not as fun as Summer Sky's Wishlist. Honestly, this should have been the first one because it's such a disappointing. Well, I shouldn't say disappointing. It's such basically it's like I said, it's not as fun as Summer Sky's Wishlist, and it's like a lot of the story kind of gets a little bit lost, but I'll cover story stuff in a little bit. But I do want to talk about basically the freebie units. Summer Sky's Wishlist gave us Tsurugi swimsuit. Okay, she was part of it. You notice that we got Izumi for the Prefect team one. She wasn't even part of that. She did more in Summer Sky's Wishlist than in here. Which does, yeah. And that's another thing that's kind of dumb about it. We only got 2 new units from this event. Swimsuit versions for Hina and Iori. And also, I should go on record. Hina's swimsuit is limited. Except for normal Hina, every version of Hina is limited. Hell, her third version is festival limited. Basically, that's super rare units. Okay. Anniversary stuff. That's what, you know. And it's such a really annoying thing. Like, this is the weakest summer event. And basically we have at least 6 more right now that are being, well, not 6 right now. Now, basically, we have 6, but we have 6, not 6. We have 4 more summer events that are basically being immortalized. The most recent one being for a group. Well, actually, the 2 that we're getting this year. Actually, no. We have 3 more. My bad. No. The second one that's being reran this year, which is early January, is not being immortalized. That's immortalized next year. I think. I don't remember. Yeah. You notice, yeah. And like I said, you notice that we have one for the Abitos girls, and we also have one for Hyakyako. Go. The 5th one, no. Yeah, the 5th one is a school we haven't done before, which we won't be covering. We will be covering that later on in the story. But yeah, Trinity's had 3 summers. Okay? Trinity has had 3 summers. The second one is going to be immortalized very soon. And the third one starts next week, which we're not going to be covering on this until it's immortalized, or I reach it till then. And it's like, Gehenna's only had 1. Why? Abitos, it makes sense to only have 1 until we actually get a few other until they decide to make swimsuits for a certain few characters that we've not met yet. Hyakuyako's had a summer event that was totally fine. I actually think that second Hyakyako one was my favorite one. But anyway, we're getting off topic. Back to these. Back to the story for this one. Basically, this one is just, its issues kind of basically reach once you reach the beach, because, Shinatsu and Akko don't have summer alts. They still don't have summer alts. I'm not trying to be pervert. I'm really sorry about say that, but it's like, we go from a summer event that had literally every character involved in it, except for Hasumi having a swimsuit in it, to a summer event where 2 of the main characters have swimsuits, 2 of the main characters aren't. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me? And that's also on top of the Gourmet Research Society, where it was just Izumi that had a swimsuit, but none of the others do. And it's like, this is just really poorly planned. And also, basically, the whole climax thing, it kind of just really falls apart, because it's like, Haru put 2 and 2 together because Hina was gone. How does she know how did she come to that conclusion? Maybe Hina was basically going to the bathroom. It's a really dumb story, and it's like, it's the weakest summer one. So if you're disappointed by this one, even though we do get to see Hina smiling for a few times, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that disappointed you. Look, like I said, the later summer events are not as bad. This is the weakest one. But we're not done with events. We are right now in December, which means we're close to Christmas. In fact, today it's the 9th. So we have 16 more days till Christmas. I will be automatically be stating this. I'm not going to be streaming that week. I'm not streaming that week. But Christmas is going to be coming a little bit early because Blue Archive actually has a Christmas event. We will be covering this. The week afterwards, we will be covering 2 New Year's events. Events involving old friends. So we will not be returning to Volume 3 until next year. And also, in case you're wondering, what if we're going to be missing stuff? There's only the Valentine's Day event will have something canon. These 3, the 2 New Year's events and the Christmas event do not have anything canon in them. We will be meeting new characters in the Christmas one, but ultimately, it is not going to spoil anything. So no new characters will be we'll be meeting new characters just in here, but we will be also, they're basically not too important to meet them now. It's the same as the Gourmet Resource Society. They will be appearing in Volume 3. But this honestly is a really good moment to still introduce us to them, because it shows it can see at least a little bit of their dynamic. There's more of the dynamic for them that we will be seeing in Volume 3. But for now, it's a good introduction to them. So, next week, we will begin the Cathedral's Merry Christmas, Medial Knight's Gifts.